shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Hey, it's me. Welcome to Trump Mafia, where awesome becomes epic. Now, I was just talking to my YouTube team friends. Don't worry, they're just hi friends. But I'm talking about the team that is currently reviewing the Trump Mafia channel because they canceled the partnership with YouTube and they are reviewing this channel to see if I can be a partner again. And this is your chance really to post comments about what you think about Trump Mafia channel and why it should be partners with YouTube and be a part of their ecosystem, as they call it. In other words, can Trump Mafia be the great white shark in their ecosystem, the harmless great white shark? Or should I just be thrown into the dustbin? And that's really up to you guys right now, because they're checking every single upload now, reading all the comments, and they want to see, am I catering to a bunch of nutty people, or am I catering to people that just really love the president and our nation? And as you know, this channel is about one nation, one people, under one flag, and really, we can be the best that we can be. It's a loving message, right? But you know that I am kind of unique, and I, as Roseanne Barr said, I offer genius analysis, a little bit childish at times, she said, and okay, I'll take that. And I have other people that are not only watching this channel, but they're also made members, very famous people. And I wish I could tell my hi friends at the YouTube team who those people are, because they would approve the partnership right away, just for that fact. But that's made members at the Trump Mafia headquarters. Doesn't really prove that they're here on the YouTube channel. But a lot of people are watching this channel and sometimes stealing ideas, let's be honest. But what's important is that the message gets out there. And the message is really about the Trump nation. And everything has changed. So maybe YouTube realizes that, with the European Union attacking Google as they are, and all the new regulations that they're forcing Google and YouTube to go with, they also have to change. But that doesn't mean that they have to start censoring people and killing Americans that are on the site and cleansing their ecosystem of different points of view or different types of humor, and I certainly qualify for that. It means that they have to change in a legal way, but also they have to maintain an ecosystem, and if you pull out some of the creatures, such as the great white shark, you're actually destroying the ecosystem. And these green environmentalists at YouTube should know that. So, okay, you can have an all-liberal YouTube with shiny, happy people, and, they have the color-coded t-shirts and shorts and whatnot, and the great, mousse and gel haircuts, and blow-dried, or the freaky pajama boy types. But you also need a great white shark, and without it you will have just an ecosystem with sea slugs and cucumber snails and eels and dead corals. Why not have a great white shark in your tank, is what I'm saying to YouTube. And if you agree with that, please let me know in comments. But you know that it's a meme show and it's just a guy talking, just another guy with 2 cents. But as you know, I've been right about a great many things over the last 2 years, including predicting the Trump win only off by 2 electoral votes, and I already called the race when they still didn't even decide Florida. I already made a video saying we won, and that is because I was so sure about everything. And I'm not always right, I know that, but in general, when I'm not right, it's usually about things that don't really matter that much. And so I really want to help you guys to understand some of the stuff that's going on, because there is a lot of fake news out there. Even people that are pro-Trump, they come out with a lot of fake news, and I try not to. And if I do, it's called comedy, and people will know that it's comedy, because I really exaggerate. So most people would know it's humor and comedy. But let me tell you something. This channel attracts a lot of intelligent people, and I'm really proud of that. And even people that feel they're not that intelligent, or they say of themselves that they're not that intelligent, they are, because they have tons of common sense, and that more than makes up for it. As you can see out in the media, even in Congress, you have high-level anchors, and you have some congressmen and women, and you have lawyers, and we're talking about people that claim to be intelligent, or they're seen as intelligent, or Choco himself, but they come out with the dumbest statements you ever heard, defying common sense. And we're talking about tunnel vision. We're talking about people that are short-sighted, people that cannot detect patterns, people that cannot predict anything, people that don't have common sense. And these people claim to be intelligent. So I prefer to put up the Trump Mafia soldiers, and especially the made members of the Trump Mafia, up against any of these people any day. Because in an argument, reality and common sense and logic always wins. And emotion and attacking the person, or labeling a person, or coming out with bizarre theories, that's not going to win the argument, not on the left and not on the right. And so what I'm saying is that in this day and age, it seems like fake news and a lot of bizarre behavior gets more attention, but in the end, it's really reality that wins every time. And this is the problem that Democrats have right now, because you can have Pocahontas out there saying that, this economic situation right now is so dire, our nation is in deep trouble. No, it's quite the opposite. Or you have people on the left praising MS-13, just to have that opposite day that liberals always want to have every single day to oppose anything Trump does. But they never thought about, what if Trump is doing amazing things for the nation, and he is, then they have to do opposite day, and then they sound like lunatics. And that has nothing to do with reality or common sense, and that is their biggest problem, perhaps. Sometimes you just have to submit to reality and cut your losses and just improve. But it seems on the left they really have a problem with that, and that's not my problem. But what I'm saying is that my channel attracts people that have a lot of common sense, and that's why it really matches with the Trump nation. Because President Trump is not a politician. He comes in, he says it like it is, and he tackles the real problems that other people have been avoiding because they don't want trouble, you see. But President Trump is not controlled like a puppet. He can really handle those big issues, and he's about doing big things. Not about just being there for 8 years like Obama, enjoying the perks, not really doing anything, just having a good time, and then cashing in after you're out, after you're evicted. He's like cashing in right now. And okay, he's not the only one to do it that way, But President Trump is a historic president. He's probably the greatest of all time, if not in the top 3. And that's saying a lot. We had 45. And he's in the top 3, if not the number 1. So coming back to the ecosystem, I understand if you have an aquarium and you have corals there and some sea urchins. It looks nice. But what's the value and how boring? We need an aquarium with, some sea cucumbers, that's not me, sea urchins, that's not me, or eels, that's not me. You gotta have an aquarium with a shark. And that's me. That's Trump Mafia. So I will tell you that Trump Mafia has nothing to do with the mob. It is about family. And the old word for mafia from Sicily, it means swagger or swag. So there's a kind of edgy feel to how we support Trump, but it's all about family. And we're all together in this, and we know it's historic. And I've always said, in historic times, heroes step up and losers get exposed. And as you can see, so many people are being exposed all the time. But you guys are heroes for being here, and that's what I'm talking about. We have to understand the times we're living in, and so YouTube has to understand the times we're living in. And if you're going to have an aquarium, you can have corals and sea urchins and a sea cucumber, and it looks so pretty and colorful, but it's boring. How long can you look at that type of an aquarium? I mean, you're gonna need some sharks like Trump Mafia, and it's an apex predator and a valuable part of the ecosystem. So if you're gonna talk about ecosystems, then you have to really understand what you're talking about. So YouTube should really not only fully monetize Trump Mafia in a partnership, but also promote Trump Mafia. Spam it on everybody's homepage until, people will watch Trump Mafia. Even people that hate Trump Mafia, they will end up loving Trump Mafia. Just like what happens with President Trump. People used to hate him, now they love him. And it's going to be the same with Trump Mafia. And the YouTube team that is reviewing my channel, and I'm guessing watching many videos, they will laugh and their eyes will tear up because they're laughing that much. And how can they resist, right? How can they resist? This is Trump Mafia. It's special. So you're also special, and that's why in comments right now you have to explain why Trump Mafia should be promoted by YouTube and fully monetized and all of that, because they do read the comments during their review. So yeah, put up your best stuff right now.
Say all right, all right, all right.